Alabama's WVUA News at 5 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Terry Brewer, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Coming up in home team weather, only a stray shower storm going to be possible out there this afternoon. Most of us stay rain-free, but what about the risk of rain in the forecast? Home team weather is straight ahead.
A WVUA special report, a mother looking for her daughter's killer. Chastity Helton's mother is speaking out and asking for your help in getting justice for her daughter. And before you load up your stroller for a little walk, find out which ones have hit the recall list. We're glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm John Huddleston. Terry Brewer is off tonight. Topping the news this evening, a look at your weather.
A large part of the state has been under a heat advisory. How long will the heat blanket our area, and when can we expect a break? Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott joins us now with the answer. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Lynn and John. Good Wednesday evening to you. Still hot out there right now. We've got 95 in the city of Tuscaloosa. Most of us under that heat advisory through 9 o'clock tonight. 95 back in Fayette and 96 in Birmingham. Now, here's that heat advisory we're talking about all across our coverage area, and not much rain to talk about as well. Also have that radar overlaid on top of the watches and warnings out there. So we are talking that heat advisory. Take it easy. If you are going to be working outdoors, you want to use extra caution. Same deal tomorrow. Still going to be hot. And even this evening, got those plans out and about. Still 82 by 10 o'clock. Going to be hot all the way through midnight, 78 as we approach the midnight hour. But how about your weekend forecast? And what about the chance of rain on Friday? Your forecast is coming up.
Now a WVUA special report, a mother's search for answers. It's been 8 months since 21-year-old Chastity Helton was shot to death in the Green Village Mobile Home Park in Northport. Still tonight, no arrest. According to Tuscaloosa County Metro Homicide Unit Captain Lloyd Baker, witnesses last saw Helton alive as she went behind a home with 2 individuals. Then shots were heard. Baker says investigators are still actively working this case. Today, Helton's mother, Wendy Winstead, spoke to WVUA from her daughter's gravesite. She told us she believes witnesses would come forward if the reward could be raised.
I believe that if we can raise the reward money, people would talk. $1,000 is not going to get me justice.
If you have any information, you may qualify for a cash reward, and that call would be completely anonymous. You can call Crime Stoppers, the number 205-752-STOP. That's 205-752-7867.
Drivers, listen up. Starting next week, if you text while you are driving, you could face a stiff penalty. Alabama legislatures passed a bill earlier this year prohibiting people from operating a motor vehicle on a roadway while sending a text message. So starting next Wednesday, August 1st, it will be illegal to send that text while you are driving. But you are allowed to read, select, or enter a telephone number while driving. However, Dr. David Brown with the University of Alabama's Center for Advanced Public Safety says 5 seconds is plenty long enough to get into an accident.
That doesn't sound like much, but if you take the time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that sounds a little bit more, doesn't it? Your car would be gone, if you're going 55 miles an hour, you'd be going a whole football field length during that time when you're looking down.
Violators against the law will receive a fine ranging from $25 to $75. Again, the law goes into effect next Wednesday, August 1st. Well, how many unrelated people should be allowed to live together in certain tornado recovery zones? That is the issue Tuscaloosa city leaders have been considering in recent weeks. Tuesday night, the city council unanimously decided to allow 4 unrelated people to live in some of Tuscaloosa Ford zoning. At the heart of the debate is the fear that if the number is not kept under control, high-density student housing would be constructed at will. And that would lead to the demise of some residential neighborhoods.
If you're going to start putting high-density housing right across the street, or the possibility of right across the street from our brand-new school, where are the families going to live?
In my opinion, I think it would be unrealistic. The beauty of the zoning districts that have been adopted are they really allow the free market to work.
Now, some citizens who spoke at the council meeting expressed concerns with certain 5-story developments in Alberta, but they were more accepting of developmental proposals such as Wood Square, which was the former home of Hobby Lobby and Chuck E. Cheese. Well, another improvement project, this one aimed at water and sewer renovations, was announced at last night's council meeting. After complaints from the community, Rosewood is set for renovation to its sewer system. Now, as the pipes have aged, they have struggled to handle the capacity needed. WVUA spoke with the director of the Water and Sewer Department, Jimmy Junkin, who says that this is a great chance to start again with a fresh sewer system. Junkin says this is the first step in a much larger sewer renovation.
WVUA is covering Houston County, where Attorney General Luther Strange is cracking down on illegal gambling machines. Strange said law enforcement agents seized several hundred machines and an undisclosed amount of cash from the casino this morning. Strange says last year the country's largest gambling machine manufacturer removed their machines from Country Crossing, but they changed its name to Center Stage and then reopened with new machines. State law enforcement agents determined they were illegal. Strange says they offered Center Stage the opportunity to surrender their machines to the state and allow a court to determine the legality of those machines, but they refused, and Strange said they will be held as evidence.
A new report shows things are looking better for children in Alabama, but there is still work to be done. According to the 2012 Kids Count data book from the Annie E. Casey Foundation, Alabama's children have the best ranking overall in overall well-being since the book began publication in 1990. Now, the state ranks 45th on the new list. The executive director of Voices for Alabama's Children says that's an improvement, but there is still a lot of work to be done. The report looks at 16 indicators to rank the outlook for children. On your Home Team Crime Watch tonight, your chance to help fight crime in West Alabama. Information you have may be the missing link investigators need to catch a suspect. Here's this week's Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted.
Hello, my name is Ted Sexton, the Sheriff of Tuscaloosa County. Thanks to your help, we have captured 408. Eric Tingle was arrested on the charge of rape in the first degree and second degree. Again, thanks for your help. That's capture 408. Now we need your help in finding more of Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted. Marcus Jerome Brown, wanted on the charge of burglary in the first degree. He's a black male, 30 years of age, 5'10", 165 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Last known to be living on Sanders Ferry Road in Tuscaloosa. Ruby Erlene Thrasher, wanted on the charge of burglary in the first degree. She's a white female, 33 years of age, 5'10", 189 pounds, last known to be living on Pike Road in Woodstock, Alabama. Amy Springer Johnson, wanted on the charge of robbery in the first degree and other charges. She's a black female, 46 years of age, 5'9", 170 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes, last known to be living on 26th Avenue in Tuscaloosa. If you have any information on these as well as others wanted by the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office, please call us at 205-464-8672 or go to our website at www.tcsoal.org. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and working together, we'll continue to make Tuscaloosa County a safer place to live.
In Colorado, victims of the theater shooting had a surprise visit.
The star of The Dark Knight Rises, Christian Bale, visited a memorial for the victims. Bale and his wife also took part in an impromptu prayer circle. One woman said she didn't even realize she was praying with a star until later. One survivor posted a photo of Bale visiting him in the hospital. The first funeral for one of the victims was held today. A new campaign now helping veterans coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, it's called Joining Forces, and thousands of social workers are being trained on how to spot problems in veterans like post-traumatic stress disorder, substance abuse, and danger signs for homelessness and suicide. The program is being run by Social Workers Professional Association. It includes online courses and new standards and credentialing. It's being offered to 650,000 social workers nationwide.